apologize to the media. I gave you 9 o'clock appointment, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we are late by almost 1 hour. I'm sorry about that. I would like to introduce the high table. We have our national president, Ajaratu Yamundao Yabo, Ajaratu Yamundao J. Yabo, and we also have Alaji S. Davo, who is the admin secretary for the party, and we have Mr. Lavin Mane, who is the admin secretary for foreign affairs and diaspora. We have Haji Sowane, who is the youth president, and we have Honorable Sise and myself, Tombong Sedi. I would like to welcome all of you. As you all know, UDP has been going through a process of selecting a flag bearer. So I will give the mic to the admin secretary so that he can give you a brief explanation before the national president gives her statement. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Admin Media and Communication, as alluded, today we are converged here to unveil the applicants for the UDP Flagbearership 2026 presidential election. The first part will be unveiling the applicants, which will be done by the chairperson of the selection committee, who happens to be the national president of the United Democratic Party. And the next part would be the next step after the unveiling. The activities that we'll be doing next will be the second and then the last part. On that note, I hand over the mic to the national president, Ayaya Mundao Jeyabo, who happens to be the chairperson of the selection committee, to read out the names of the applicant or applicants.
Good morning, everyone. Here are the names of the presidential flag bearer applications. We have ANM Usainu Dabo, applied on the 26/8/2025 at 1:15. Its address is 57 Kerava Avenue, Fajara. Profile: Secretary General and Party Leader, former Vice President, veteran politician and lawyer.
Okay.
2. Lamin Jawara, applied on the 1st September 2025 at 10 a.m. Address: Kawul Janikunda, Lower Salum, Central River. Profile: committed member and businessman. 3. Lamin NCC, applied on the 1st September 2025 at 14:21. Address: Pakaliba, Jara East, Lower River Division. A committed member, founder and managing director, Sofa Nyama Construction and General Merchandise Limited. 4. Bori S. Dabo. Sorry. Bori S. Ture, applied on the 1st September 2025 at 15:00, 3 o'clock. residents in Jambur, Combo South, West Coast region. UDP Deputy Admin Secretary, Legal and Human Rights. No, that's not. 5. Talib Ahmed Bensouda. Applied on the 1st September 2025 at 1550. Staying at Bakote, Kanifi Municipal Council. Organizing Secretary, Mayor of KMC. 6th, Amadou Sane. Applied on the 2nd September 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Fajara F Section Extension KM, National Treasurer and former Finance Minister. 7. Karamo Fati. Applied on the 2nd September 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Pachar Sana, Lower Fuladu, West CRR. National Assembly sponsored candidate 2022, Lower Fuladu West. 8. Suleiman Saho. On the 2nd September 2025 at 12:30. Salikenye Central Badibu, NBR. NAM Central Badibu, Chief Whip and PAP member. Number 10.
No. Number 9.
Oh, okay, sorry. Number 9, Dr. Lamin J. Dabo. On the 2nd September 2025 at 10:30 a.m. Gunjur, Combo South, West Coast region. Committed member. Practicing barrister. Number 10, Lamin Job. 2nd September 2025, 1:18. Staying in Lamin, Daranka, West Coast. A dedicated member, proprietor, AK Construction. Number 11, Dr. Ahmed Danjo. Applied on the 2nd September 2025 at 1:55. Basse Santosu, Fuladu East, URR. Royal member, medical doctor and founder, Basse Community-Based Clinic. These are the people who applied.
26 August 2025, 1:15, 57 Fajara Avenue, 57 Kairaba Avenue, Fajara. The Secretary General Padilla, former Vice President and veteran politician, as well as a lawyer. The second applicant happened to be Lamin Jawara from Kaurujane Kunda, Lower Salem. He applied on the 1st September at 10 a.m. He is a committed member of UDP and a businessman. Lamin NSCC is the third applicant, applied on the 1st September at 2:21 p.m. A native of Jarapa Kaliba, Lower River Region, a committed member, founder and managing director of Sofanyama Construction and General Merchandise Limited. The fourth one is Koreas Ture, applied 1st September 2025 at 3 p.m. from Jambur, Combo South, West Coast Region. A UDP Deputy Admin Secretary, Legal and Human Rights, as well as a practicing lawyer. And the fifth applicant, Talib Ahmed Bensouda, applied on the 1st September 2025 at 3:50, live in Bakote, Kanifi Municipality, National Organizing Secretary and Mayor of KM. The sixth, Amadou Sane, 2nd September 2025 at 10 a.m., live in Fajara F Section Extension, Carnegie Municipality, is the National Treasurer of UDP and former Finance Minister. Seventh one, Karamo Fati, applied on the 2nd September at 10 a.m. Live in Pachar Sana, Lower Flabu, West CRR. Karamo was a sponsored candidate of United Democratic Party in the 2022 National Assembly election in the Lower Flabu West constituency. Suleiman Sao, the 8th applicant, applied on the 2nd September 2025 at 12:30 p.m. Living in Salikenya Village, Central Badibu, NBR. National Assembly Member Central Badibu, as well as the Chief Whip of United Democratic Party and a member of Pan-African Parliament. Number 9, lawyer Dr. Lamin J. Dabo applied on the 2nd September 2025 at 10:30 a.m. living in Kunjur, Combo Southwest Coast Region, a committed member and a practicing barrister. Number 10, Lamin Job applied on the 2nd September 2025 at 1:18 p.m. Lamin Job live in Lamin Daranga West Coast Region, a dedicated member and proprietor of AK Construction. And finally, number 11, Dr. Mohammed Danjo, 2nd September 2025, applied at 1:55 p.m. Native of Basse Santosu, Fuladu East District URR. Is a loyal member, medical and founder, Basse community-based clinic, medical doctor and founder, Basse community-based clinic. These are the 11 applicants for the presidential flag bearer of the United Democratic Party. Next, as informed in the press, the next step after the unveiling of the flag bearer will be continuation of the various processes in the selection process, and then from the unveiling will commence the vetting process, and the vetting process will comprise of the interview of the various applicants. All the applicants will undergo a thorough interview, and where they will be graded based on the grades, and that will form part of the report. And the report by the panel that will be in charge of the vetting would form the recommendation as to the applicants who will be shortlisted for the final selection. Now, as part of the vetting process, after the interview also, the panel will also go around the province to do what we call the verification, the grassroots consultation, where the team will be meeting all the party officials in the upcountry to sound their view on the respective applicants. In the interview, we'll be taking the positions on the issues affecting the flag bearership. That is very pertinent to the party, and to include the eligibility, leadership, and then governance experience, commitment to UDP, public appeal and electability, integrity, and moral standing, as well as the grassroots consultation. Also, the members will be questioned on this aspect of the various applicants, their integrity and character, commitment to UDP, leadership and mobilization, public appeal and electability, and unity potential. These are the areas the members will be sounding their views and opinion on the various applicants. Then that report also will be compiled, and then the two reports, the interview report as well as the report of the grassroots consultation, would form the final report, and the final report is what is going to be submitted to the Central Committee, and then the Central Committee will do the shortlisting. We now have about 11 applicants. Not all of them will be qualified for the final selection. The 3 best in the various process of the vetting would be recommended for, by the Central Committee for selection by the Selection Committee. And before the final selection, the panel of consensus building, the team of our Council of Elders will also be given an opportunity to engage the 3 successful applicants who are shortlisted for the final selection to undergo a process of dialogue. And the aim of the dialogue is to try our level best to reach to consensus on one possible candidate. If that succeeds, the person who is the consensus candidate will be the one recommended by the Selection Committee, and then therefore the Selection Committee will do the endorsement of that consensus candidate. If, on the other hand, there is no consensus on one candidate, the Selection Committee will do the final selection, and the final selection will be the principle of secret ballot. The members of the Selection Committee are the National Executive members, which are 65, and 2 members from the 8 administrative regions, and they are going to be 1 male and 1 female. Total will be 16 plus 65 of the National Executive. Altogether, members of the Selection Committee would be 81. These are the members who will finally do the selection. But before the Selection Committee, I told you the Central Committee will do the shortlisting of the applicants submitted by the vetting panel. And the Central Committee of the UDP is an established committee in the UDP structure. Mainly we have the National Executive in the Central Committee. We have our National Assembly members and sponsored candidates in the Selection Committee. We have our sponsored candidates in the chairmanship or mayoral election, and also we have nominated members, youth wing, women's wing, and the ones from the secretariat. All these together form what we call the members of the Central Committee. It is the second highest structure or body in our party after the National Congress. As I said earlier on, we are going to do the next part of the process, the vetting process, tomorrow, and that will be the interview. That will be the interview. After unveiling the applicants, the applicants are scheduled to appear before the panel tomorrow at the following times. Talib Ahmed Bensouda, 10:30 a.m. Talib Ahmed Bensouda, 10:30 a.m. Lamin Enes Sise, 11 a.m. Lamin Enes Sise, 11 a.m. Dr. Mohamed Danjo, 11:30 a.m. Dr. Mohamed Danjo, 11:30 a.m. Dr. Lamin J. Dabo, 12 noon. Dr. Lamin J. Dabo, 12 noon. ANM Usainu Dabo, 12:30 p.m. ANM Usainu Dabo, 12:30 p.m. Karamo Fati, 1 p.m. Karamo Fati, 1 p.m. Lamin Jawara, 1:30 p.m. Lamin Jawara, 1:30 p.m. There will be break at 2 for prayers, and then after the break, Lamin Job, 2:30 p.m. Lamin Job, 2:30 p.m. Suleiman Sao, 3 p.m. Suleiman Sao, 3 p.m. Amadou Sani, 3:30 p.m. Amadou Sani, 3:30 p.m. And finally, Gori S. Toure, 4 p.m. Gori S. Toure, 4 p.m. These are the schedule for the interview for the respective applicants, the 11 in all, for them to appear before the panel for the interview. On that note, I hand over the mic to the national president to give her closing remark. To show them the envelopes of each of them.
Assalamu alaikum. maa leen di nuyu di leen santa surtout waa presse bi nga xam ne yéen a fi ñëw sa suba ba tey toog di xaar pour déglu li nga xam ne mooy yooni UDP ci wàlli démocratie ak wàlli yóbbu réew mi ca kanam den toll fi nga xam ne day war a taal suñ njiit ngeen ñëw fekkee si ko def nañ ko ci jaama ba war a koo jeexal ñu sant leen bu baax te gërëm leen te di leen wax itam ne tànn nañ ku nekk sa enveloppe ngi nii sa leetar bu nga xam ne indi nga ko joxe nga ko jël nañ ko te dinañ la won waxtu bi nga xam ne si nga war a door muy ëllëg su neexee yàlla dafa mel ni Alaaji Daabo wax na ko waaye foog ñu wax ko si yeneen làkka yi ëllëg bu soobee yàlla dinañ ko door ku nekk jox nañ la sa waxtu ñëpp benn bés bi la nag amul kii ëllëg kii ngoon ñëpp benn bés bi la waaye waxtu la ñoo dawal ma di leen sant bu baax gërëm ñëpp te gërëm ñoo xam ne bina nañ wane seen bugga si jiite parti bi kontaan nañ si ñoom bu baax kontaan nañ si di leen gërëm di leen sant ñi si kaw ñi si suuf ñëpp leen gërëm sant jërëjëf.
Just announce this is envelope of AM Ousainou Darboe.
Bi enveloppe bi lawyer Ousainou Darboe moom bii nii enveloppe am la. Lamin Jawara moom bi Lamin Jawara UDP national secretary. Lamin NS Cissé enveloppe a nekk nii application am. Bori S. Touré application am moo nekk nii. Talib Ahmed Bensouda enveloppe a nekk nii. Alaaji Amadou Sané enveloppe moom moo nekk nii. Karamo Fati enveloppe am moo nekk nii. Souleymane Sakho enveloppe a nekk nii. Docteur Lamine J. Darboe enveloppe am a nekk nii. Lamine Diop enveloppe am moo nekk nii. Mohamed Danjo enveloppe am moo nekk nii. Fukki nit ak benn ñoo apply pour bugga Flagbearer pour UDP nii ñëpp leer nañ foog naa ñëpp dinañ gis waaw na leer ñëpp dañoo leeral dox ci démocratie waaw jërëjëf ñëpp.
Just a press briefing. There will be no question and answers. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you, Madam President, everyone. But let me just give it back to Madam President to say anything.
Assalamu alaikum. Memol be kontol na kalten tu kadjey. Bi nata pour kaleta rol yele mi yalon ko momo ila ta Flagbearer. Kanyim pati yo nyaton kaya nga safe ya safe. Wole bi jam mo tang anin killing. Wole ya safe. Nye beto karanjang ngafo ya kina watu minna fanang ye wo fole anin time be abele be safare abele be nale radio la moy alba moy la ji pol bebe koyri ha sanin ko ala baraka bake ala baraka sani samalem interview wo fanang nga safele alphabetical order inata nyami ila tol nata nyami ibe kumandila wo nyama adu ye time ledi abe mulun kilin letina amanke lung fula wala lung saba lung kilin le bari time le bije mi yalon ko ibe le me kumandila yena ala baraka bake
Send money internationally to your loved ones in the Gambia with FRS Money. Lowest fees guaranteed. We promise a fast, reliable and secure services for you. At FRS Money, we are bringing you closer to home. FRS Money, your number one choice for money transfer services to the Gambia. Visit us now at www.frsmoney.com. Send now. Yaiboron.